Salutations, speech class. As a reminder, my name is Kaitlyn McInerney, and this is the culture assignment. I was very relieved when I found out that culture could be anything that affects your daily life, because my knowledge of my Native American history and my Irish heritage is very limited. Alternatively, I have chosen to speak about something that affects my everyday life, which is the cosmetic industry. I am very aware that the cosmetic industry can sometimes get a bad rap for either being too superficial or being too gimmicky. But from my perspective, the cosmetic industry is a chance for self-expression and feeling very comfortable in your own skin. Also making real connections with people from all walks of life. And then also the chance to be limitless in your creativity. As an adolescent, I was very uncomfortable in my own skin. I towered over everybody in my entire class, and I remember it was very hard for me growing up. The first day I ever played with my mom's eyeshadow palette, it felt like a whole new world opened up for me. Mind you, this was pre-YouTube days, so I lacked access to tutorials. Thus, I was victim for several years of foundation that was way too dark. Nevertheless, I was more comfortable in my own skin than I had ever been before. Secondly is the opportunity for making real connections. A lot of people think their hairstylist or their esthetician is their friend, and I'm here to let you know that we feel the same way. I often reference this quote when talking about making real connections, and it's from Pulp Fiction, one of my favorite movies. But the quote says, "Are we waiting to talk, or are we really listening?" And I find that so profound, as that you learn so much more about a person when you're letting them open up and be vulnerable, and especially in a market as niche as the cosmetic industry. Lastly, the opportunity for being creative really sucked me into the beauty industry. I always loved art and was lucky enough to make art out of people's faces. With social media making it so easy to access content, it inspires me daily to try new trends for myself, and then I get so much more excited to go into store and teach employees and teach clients what's the latest in cosmetics. To sum it up, my goal from this speech was to make people feel more comfortable within the beauty industry. Nothing is more satisfying than helping a person feel excited about the way they look, but also the way they feel. Because overall, beauty is much more than surface level.